I think the DaYan Pyraminx is a better version of the DaYan Pyraminx, but does it beat the Weilong?
Right out of the box, the DaYan Pyraminx impressed with quite a soft and fast turning feeling, which is just very pleasant in general, I think. It's also just quite a nice puzzle performance-wise out of the box. You don't need very much of lubrication or adjustment to have it perform at a very good level.
One thing I noticed quite instantly is that the magnet strength is weak. We're talking both the layers and the tips. You can adjust the magnet strength on the ball core, but you cannot adjust the tips.
Yeah, and unfortunately I think that's one of the major problems I have with this puzzle. I'm quite bad at turning the tips in general. I often mess them up, and especially when they are so easy to turn, just start a tip turn. I often do it not on purpose during a solve. That can quickly mess up just the entire solve.
The Pyraminx is also very light at only 61 grams. That is 15 grams lighter than the Weilong Pyraminx, and this does affect the turning feel of the puzzle, and especially in combination with the weaker magnet, I'm simply missing that oomph in the move.
With the setting that the cube comes on right out of the box, it is in fact possible to pop this Pyraminx. It's not easy, but it can happen, so you might need to mess around with the adjustment system a bit. And speaking about the adjustment system, it's quite an easy one to use. You find it under the tip, and you also don't need to disassemble the puzzle, which you need to do if you want to change the magnet strength, so especially the dual adjustment system is quite nice and easy to use.
Yeah, I really like that you don't need a tool for this, and in fact with the box you get nothing except for the adjustment pamphlet and the guide, so this is a really compact and nice box.
During solves you'll find that the corner cutting is quite good, especially the normal corner cutting. You can however get some kind of lockup type of thing when you try to reverse corner cut, which isn't as good as on the Weilong I think, but still it's quite good corner cutting overall.
This cube comes in two versions, one spring version, which is the one we're reviewing today, and we'll also soon have the maglev version. The maglev version also comes in UV coating.
Yeah, I think this shows two good versions on this cube. You don't often need 4 or 5 versions as with some other cubes, but here you have two good versions which have a simple version with everything you need and a maglev UV one with the icing on the cake. So I think that's good as well.
This Pyraminx is 1 millimeter smaller than the Weilong Pyraminx, but I don't really feel like it is noticeable while solving.
Yeah, and while solving, I don't think lockups is an issue. They have chosen a very beautiful round ball core, which you will see instantly when you have boxed the puzzle. So you don't get lockups for the core or from the piece, I think, but I get some lockup, but that might just be more to the stability issue, or maybe even the tip issue, which I have a hard time controlling. So when you're deciding about the top Pyraminx on the market right now, I think that the Moy Weilong one is an important one to compare it to. That one comes also in a standard and a maglev one, and we're mainly talking about the standard one since the Weilong maglev is just way too fast. And talking about the standard, comparing it to the standard of the DaYan Pyraminx V3, you do have to keep in mind that the DaYan Pyra is like €7 more expensive. And speaking just performance-wise, I think they are quite similar. Some of you will like the DaYan more, but many of you will like the Weilong more. So considering the price, it's quite close. I have a hard time recommending either of them, but if you're unsure, maybe just go with the Weilong since it's cheaper.
Still, this is quite reasonably priced, and I think it's a very nice Pyraminx. And if you do like the DaYan Pyraminx, this one has a very premium feel and is closer in feel to the DaYan than the Weilong. So if you do like that one, I think you will love this puzzle.